Welcome to week 3 of Puppy Day School with Luna. I am going to go through a quick skills review right now so that you can get a quick synopsis of, again, how to actually go through the mechanics of all of our foundation games. So again, we're going to start with our name game. We are going to make sure that our treats are not visible to the puppy. That doesn't mean I can't have something in my hand. I just don't want to sit like this, because you can see like the laser beam between the puppy's eyes and my hand. It is way too distracting mentally for them. So even if I have treats in my hand, I'll put them behind my back. I might leave my hand in a pocket. I need to be able to quickly get these to the puppy. So I don't want to have to be reaching in my treat bag after the fact. So I want to be ready at the ready with my treats not visible. So here we go, name game. I'm going to say the puppy's name. I'm going to wait for their head to turn in my direction, and then I'm going to use my marker word yes. I'm going to reward the puppy as they give me that eye contact, and then I'm going to release them using my release word, which is okay. So here we go. Luna, yes, good job. I can do my collar grab, and okay, very nice. Okay means they're done, they're finished. Okay, so here we go one more time. Luna, yes. As soon as I get that head turn, I use that marker word yes, tells the puppy they've done the exact right thing. I got a nice offer of a sit. I didn't ask for that, but I'm going to reward for it because it's very nice. Right, if we were going to be practicing the collar grab or the gotcha, it would just be grab the collar, deliver a cookie. Again, where are my treats? My treats are behind my back, not visible. Grab the collar, yes. Give a cookie. I hold on to the collar the whole time until I release it and say, okay. All right, so again with the gotcha game, we can do combinations of, I like to just always do a collar grab when I'm doing the name game. So again, I can toss a little piece of a treat away from me, go find it, do a go find it, and then Luna, yes, good job. And you can see how we're building on having that dog further away and running to us, which is the foundation for our Come When Called. You are doing so nice, so nice. Okay, the other thing we've been working on with her is I'm gonna go grab this toy, the not jumping thing. So, hi, oh, good job. So putting treats on the ground, hello, hi, oh, good job. So I get really excited, come here, girl. She's doing good. Hello, pop, 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 pop. Oh, and sometimes I'll even, oh, look at that. I'm even waving treats around, and she's offering me a sit. Oh, and look at that, she went right into a down. Okay, so name game, collar grab. We are doing our, tuck this back here. We are doing a, we are then doing our hand targeting, which is the skill that we use to redirect our puppy. If they are doing something that you don't want them to do, so let's say your dog starts barking at something, or we're in the kitchen and I think maybe my dog's going to jump up on the counter. Maybe I can redirect them by doing hand targeting. Luna, very nice. Touch, yes. Now I'm going to work up to doing 2 touches for 1 treat. Where are my treats, by the way? Behind my back. Okay, just always remember, don't leave your treats dangling in front. Touch. Yes. Okay, do you see how I paused? I didn't say yes after the first, and the dog came back and did a second hand target. We want to start building on more hand targeting for the same for 1 treat. Okay, let's try that again. Touch. Yes, good. And then we're going to build up to touch, touch, touch for 1 treat, but again, oscillate between 1 treat, touch for 1 treat, and then 2 touches. So touch, treat, I might do touch, treat, and then see if I can get myself ready. 2 touches, but I don't repeat the cue touch each time. I just ask for 1 touch, okay? That's gonna take a little bit of time. So, name game, collar grab, or the gotcha game, hand targeting, and then now we are working on to get on a bed and down. Who is so smart? Who is the smartest puppy? Go find it. Okay, so I'm gonna cue, go to your bed. Down. We're still having a hard time without the show it part. Okay. Okay, and then a release, go find it. We're on a little bit of a hill here, so when Luna comes flying in and gets on the bed, she's kind of sliding towards me. Luna! Pop, 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 pop. Go to your bed. Down. Okay, we'll fade that, and again, ultimately go to your place or go to your bed is gonna be go to your bed, lie down, and don't move until I release you. Okay, so I want to make sure she really hears her release cue every time before she gets up. Luna, go to your bed. Yes, good girl. Good girl. Okay, and then the last, our new skill for this week, let's go. Our new skill for this week is what we call, it's the last of our foundation games, and we call it reward zone. It is where my puppy sits at my side. Their toes are lined up with my toes. I am pausing with a treat on my hip. I'm sliding it down my pant leg. Up, 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 up. And I'm doing it many times in a row so that my puppy learns to sit next to me and give me eye contact. Okay. All right, I kind of beat her to it. She started to try to get up before I released her. So let me quickly show you how you get that puppy into the reward zone, or the fun zone, sometimes we call it. We're gonna take a treat, we're gonna put it in front of her nose and take a couple steps backwards. I'm gonna loop her around and take a couple steps forward. So now she's slightly behind my leg. I've got a treat in my hand, and when she gets almost toe to toe with me, I'm gonna raise that treat so she sits. The treat comes right up to my hip. Oops, that's a little distracting. Job. Okay, so if this is really common, a puppy will want to swing around and face me and sit, because that's where they've been trained for the most part. This is like, oh, I face you and I get rewarded in a sit. So this takes a little bit of work to convince the puppy that now we have this new place, this fun zone. And again, I'm gonna take a treat from my treat hand, reload, put it on my hip, come down my pant leg. This is eventually, pop, 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 pop. Hello. Sometimes it takes a while for them to figure out the treats come from up here. No need to be sniffing the ground. This is eventually going to morph. Pop, pop. Hey, right here. La, 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 la. Hi. This is eventually going to morph into our leash manners, meaning you walk right next to me, you keep getting rewarded, okay, and you give me eye contact. So I don't want you to worry about the walking part yet, but I want to give you that that background. Why are we training this fun zone? Why are we training this position? So that when we start walking, our dog is so used to being next to me and giving me eye contact. Now, I know this isn't necessarily going to translate into real life for you, because you've got two dogs, you're using your, multi-clip extender, all that kind of stuff. But what I really want is for her to learn, so that, let's say you're somewhere and you don't even have a leash on her. She's used to walking right next to me, giving me eye contact. That is the place that she wants to be. So that maybe you don't even have to have a leash on her down the road. But we'll worry about that. So I've got her harness on. I have my leash on this front clip. This is where I'd like you to try to attach her her leash to when you are walking right now, because it prevents a lot of pulling forward. You can see it just, if I pull, it turns her body back towards me. So if she gets to the end of the leash, she doesn't put any pressure on her collar, and it doesn't give her a lot of momentum to be moving forward and feeling that pressure on a harness, which it would if you clipped it to this guy on the back. So use this front clip when you're walking. So that is what we got going this week. She's doing fantastic. Keep hammering home those foundation skills, and we'll see you guys next week. Remember, next week is a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday week for us, and I appreciate you changing the schedule. We will see you Monday. Bye.